Under the great Udala tree, where the moonlight rested like a sleeping spirit, the children gathered in a circle. Their eyes were wide, their bodies still, their ears hungry for stories. At the center sat Momankem. Her back slightly bent with age, her wrapper tied tightly around her waist. The fire danced before her, casting shadows that made her look like she belonged to both this world and another. She cleared her throat. My children, she began, her voice slow and deep like an ancient drum. Have I ever told you about the river that breathes only on Tuesdays? The children leaned closer. Momankem's eyes glowed in the firelight. There is a river not too far from this village. In the daytime, it is like any other river, calm, quiet, harmless. But when the sun sets on a Tuesday, she paused. The fire cracked loudly. That river is no longer a river. A small boy swallowed hard. What does it become, Mama? He whispered. Momankem smiled. But it was not a comforting smile. It becomes a door. The wind suddenly blew, rustling the leaves above them, a door between our world and the world of things we do not understand. The children shifted uneasily. They say, she continued, lowering her voice, that long ago, before your fathers were born, the villagers angered the spirits of that river. No one knows exactly what happened, she said, shaking her head slowly. But from that day, a warning was given. Momankem raised a trembling finger. No one must go to the river on a Tuesday night. The fire flickered violently, because on that night, the river calls. A girl hugged herself. What happens if someone goes? She asked softly. Momankem leaned forward. Her face now half shadow, half flame. They see what the human eye was never meant to see. Silence fell, even the crickets seemed to stop. Then Momankem whispered, and once the river sees you. She paused. It never forgets you. The children gasped quietly. She leaned back again, sighing as though carrying a heavy memory. But you know, children, she said slowly, there is always one person who thinks they are braver than the spirits. Her eyes scanned the circle, and that is how the story of Adanna began. Fire crackles louder. Distant owl hoots. Should I continue? Or are you already afraid?